Hi and welcome back to Wietse's channel. Friends, Wietse is having a forthcoming spaces, I ponder 7 days, and it's named a significant shift for XRP Labs. How about we talk maintainability? Sounds pretty fascinating. What's more, whenever Wind has some kind of declaration or his organization is the greatest manufacturer, free of wave indeed, that is really thrilling him. In any case, what grabbed my attention is this, the assertion by Wen where he says tension, I will piss certain individuals off, and you will need to cherish it. So every one of them front run this a piece, discuss what it very well may be the thing he could report. What's more, we should sort of consider this a tad now. Whether your most memorable response would you say you is disdain it or love it, anything that his declaration is, recall this when it's all said and done, he needs to maintain a business, isn't that so as it's not consistently what you would need to do. It's what you need to do to keep the entryways open and the lights on. The primary thing that rings a bell, is he's been gathering with GitHub. They recently had that declaration up there. Is it true that he is accomplishing something with coordinating AMS into his wallet application there as he calls GitHub, the OG stablecoin issue on the XRP? Record is it safe to say that he will highlight their steady coin in for sure, that is to say, both of these things with GitHub will be magnificent. The greater utility we escape different stable coins, simple admittance to pools, things like this, similar to what could be abhorred about that, as far as I might be concerned, that sounds phenomenal, truly. So a piece of me is feeling like it can't be something to that effect. Since there have been nothing that you will irritate individuals except if individuals could do without a contending stable coin with swells. Yet, I say more is always better. Furthermore, GitHub, once more, is been around the longest and the steady coin has previously been there. So I don't believe it's that. Yet, that is certainly a chance. Since once more, he's accomplishing something with GitHub there. So we should sort of put that as a could be likely not. Also, I accept at least for now that we will see more joining in the wallet application for simple admittance to NMAMs. Once more, that ought to not be anything dubious. So we'll sort of toss both of those things to the side, conceivable, yet entirely most likely not. So I did a survey of my thought process was the most probable suspects. Number 1 is account recuperation highlights were similar as record, you are entrusting XRPL Labs with your keys in some way. What's more, in the event that you lost your keys, you could recuperate them. Also, I know Wen thinks some variety of this is the future, and it's extremely tricky. The way that, customary people lose their keys constantly, that crypto is gone everlastingly, is that, as a matter of fact, going to make it standard later on. Also, I accept he thinks no, and he needs to make crypto more usable and more protected and things like this. Thus perhaps he will report some record like record recuperation administration. What's more, it's not something that I would utilize, but rather I get it, many individuals really do need that sort of usefulness. There will be a great deal of fruitful organizations later on that offer that help, and individuals will pick in. Also, haven't arrived to advise individuals how to shield their crypto. I would rather not stream shards and my keys, over the web don't drive me to do that kind of thing. Yet, I comprehend the reason why many individuals would that way sort of list of capabilities. Frankly, I could do without that. To try and be a choice with anything that wallet I have, as some way or another you would transfer my keys across the web, unintentionally or without my endorsement. In any case, what am I going to do? This is presumably going to be the future for most standard crypto wallets like Record and Trezor. Furthermore, you know, some or anything they call it now, for XRPL labs. Indeed, individuals will likely go crazy somewhat, not going to annoy me that much. That is certainly a chance. New KYC necessities. We see what's the deal with the US where they're attempting to say and facilitated wallets, self-guardianship is some way or another merchants. Furthermore, perhaps they need to sort of run that and gather more data on its clients. Once more, something I could do without I disagree with obviously, a self-guardianship wallet is precisely that. It's anything but an intermediary. It's absurd. I don't put this as a high likelihood, yet he should begin selecting individuals in these truly serious KYC realize your client kind of, you know, frameworks, and what will be like. I won't tell a business how they need to work. Nobody needs to manage unofficial laws, assuming they think things are going like that. Perhaps that is the manner in which they turn. It's plausible could be extra KYC sort of things, and I'll protest and be cantankerous about it. However, what are you going to do in the event that you could do without it? You just got to utilize another thing to self-guardianship your assets, and it's extreme inside XRP on the grounds that we have fundamentally one wallet supplier, yet you realize all utilization paper wallets are something I'm not excessively stressed over. He must do how he must help the well-being. The lifespan of his organization. Presently the last one that I believe is undoubtedly, and here and there, the most over-the-top upsetting on the grounds that it's anything but an indication of what XRPL Labs needs to do. In any case, what they might need to do, just to keep on working in this, is new expenses. Furthermore, I'm not discussing, you know, charges for debut insight. We're discussing expenses for utilization. In the event that you send a specific measure of installments or exchanges with the wallet, you should pay XRPL Labs, an expense of some kind or another. Furthermore, I comprehend the reason why he might have to do that. However, that is the very thing irritates me. It's anything but an issue with Winder is organization, yet the supportability of organizations on the XRP record, that are swell. Ponder this briefly. We believe individuals should involve the XRP record in a critical manner. We need reception, and to put a road obstruction and say, indeed, if you need to take on and use XRP, you must compensation, you know, only for wallet highlights. That is an issue for me. They ought not be charging as a framework supplier, you know, projects out there that are utilizing the foundation, you know, pulling information, things like this, that are involving that for a business reason. No doubt, they ought to pay, and they ought to can charge for that. In any case, not for wallets, not so much for sending installments, not for doing exchanges. We're discussing business level framework. You ought not be permitted to freeload off of WINS validators while you're running a DApp, or an undertaking. Furthermore, it's additionally something that boosts individuals to take part. Since when you can't utilize WINS free of charge, you sort of take a gander at what the expense would be in the event that you needed to pay him versus run your own. Furthermore, many individuals will go the run your own course, so we get more foundation worked out. Can't do that right now with on the XRP record. So assuming his main game plan is to charge individuals for involving his wallet for doing critical exchanges, I feel that is counterproductive. Once more, no shortcoming of his except for I think would be a sign of something extremely amiss with the XRP environment overall. We won't dig a lot into this stuff. Who can say for sure what it is? We will figure out here in no time. I'll listen that live stream when it occurs there on the Twitter Spaces. I'm intrigued to see what he needs to say, and in the event that something disturbs me somehow or another, I will sit and reflect on it a smidgen before I begin terminating out tweets or carrying out recordings to sort of consider it again. The possibly justification for why I'm thinking this way is on the grounds that when Saturn will outrage certain individuals, and you know I'm genuinely cranky regardless, so I'm likely going to be in that camp, which is okay. I figure out this so I'm never furious. With Wind or XRPL Labs, they're doing an extraordinary help. They are building when not much of others can find success making it happen. I believe they're working really hard. Also, we should listen not exclusively to what is he doing, however, for what reason would he say he is making it happen. What's more, I believe that will let us know a ton. Sort of continue on a tad and examine once the data at last emerges. That is all there is to it for the video. Kindly like and buy in my channel. See you soon, bye.